Post Digital Life Hack, we're going to be giving you a can't miss call from the Kim Komando Show that just lit up our weekends. Want that sale price? Better give up your data. Smartphone apps make purchasing simple, but they also come at a huge cost, your privacy. I'm Kim Komando. Get tech smarts with my free newsletter at getkim.com. Most grocery stores are ditching physical loyalty cards for smartphone apps. But what if you don't want to download an app? You'll pay as much as 3 times more for a single item. Over time, that adds up. Here are 4 ways to get discounts without giving up your privacy. Number 1, look for stores that don't require loyalty programs. Trader Joe's, Walmart come to mind. Everyone gets the lowest price possible. 2, look for coupons at grocery store websites to print, snip, and hand in. 3, ask for the discount anyway. Behind the counter, cashiers usually have a code to charge the digital price without you needing to have a loyalty app or code. And finally, ask the store manager if you can use a phone number or a physical card instead of an app. Most have to accommodate folks who don't use a smartphone. Do it now. Sign up for my free newsletter at getkim.com. Yes, another brilliant call from my weekend show. You're going to love it. Here it is. Richard in Tampa, Florida. Hello there, Richard. What's going on?
Okay. Hi. Oh, all kinds of things. Good to talk to you. I have a dream of being able to have transcriptions of my pastor's sermons.
Okay.
And he is on. He has videos out there with his sermons, and he works from an outline, so he doesn't have a textual thing to work with. But what I found out, and I find this is true while I'm watching you on your show, the YouTube puts on the screen the captions, and it has capitalization and punctuation.
Sure.
But when you use their system to get that put into a copyable form, all the punctuation and capitalization disappear. And you end up with just nothing but a mass of words.
So are you saying when you get the when you get the
cases,
Richard, when you get the transcription over at YouTube, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
So watching it is one thing. They apparently have AI that's able to distinguish when there's a pause, to put a comma and a period and various things. But they don't translate that into the actual document that you're able to pull up from their caption list.
Okay, and so this is something that you would like to do, is to get all of his sermons and then put them into some type of document. So probably you want to share them or even give them back, or you want to read them. What's the ultimate goal?
It's to have them as a resource, because using search engines and capacity and other things, I could have references so that what he has preached on would be available for him to use as a resource in future years if he uses any of the same topics.
Okay.
But also anybody else that's trying to do that.
All right, so here's the deal. There's a website called otter.ai. This is the one that I use myself whenever I need transcriptions of anything. And I know what you're saying. It doesn't give you all the punctuation and things like that. Otter.ai is they have a free basic plan. After that, it's something like, I don't know, $8 a month or $7 a month. And you can feed just about any audio file into it, and it will transcribe it, and it does a fabulous job. And especially if there's 2 or more speakers. What I also like about that is that it will say speaker number 1, speaker number 2, speaker number 3. And so essentially what you do is you'll capture that audio, which we'll walk you through these steps, okay, Richard? So just conceptually is that we're going to get the audio off of the YouTube file, and then we're going to feed that into this Otter, and then that's where you could download it as a Microsoft Word doc, a text file, whatever it may be, a Google Doc. And so this way you'll have all the transcriptions. And it does a fabulous job. It will add it recognizes pauses and periods and capitalization. And I said it also does 1, 2, or 3 people. It really is a remarkable piece of transcription technology that has been out for not too long. I want to say like, maybe 3 years, but it really is taking over the industry. I've been using it, I think, for 3 years. So as they keep adding more things, like you can now embed it in a Zoom call, a Teams, or a Google Meet, so you'll get transcriptions of all those meetings as well in case you want to do that. But Richard, if you don't already get our tips, we're going to put a tip out in our newsletters. So we'll walk you through exactly how to do this step by step. And then make sure that you do get our tips newsletters. Just head over to komando.com/subscribe. And this goes for anybody that if you're watching, you're listening, and you're saying, you know what, I'd like to be able to do that too. In order to get that tip, just need to sign up. Head over to komando.com/subscribe. We'll make that an upcoming tip of the day that you don't want to miss. And Richard, once again, thank you so much for your call. Thanks a ton for listening. Now, if you have questions, comments, or just a digital dilemma, find your way to komando.com and hit that email Kim link. I treat each email like it's a VIP guest at a tech expo. Now, you can turn tech chaos into clarity. How? Well, get my free daily newsletter over at getkim.com.